This is tall goldenrod, Solidago altissima. This is probably the single most important host plant that you can plant in North America to help out of solitary bees and other butterflies, as it is an excellent host species, helping over 90 species of insects have their babies, as the leaves of this plant are used as a host plant for many different species. It also is an excellent pollinator source, and I'll show some of those up close right now. We have tons of little solitary bees going around pollinating these little tiny aster-like flowers of this Solidago. If you look closely, there are tons of little flowers and a bunch still to be open. And if you look wide, they have these nice vase-like flowers that are in these large bunches here that really show off during this late summer time of the year. It is August now, and many of these species will continue blooming into November, offering a crucial pollinator nectar source into the late part of the year, as they're needing a late source of nectar before they have to go to sleep for the winter. And they'll have an excellent source right here on this massive clump. Now, they do spread through their roots, but I still believe they have their place in many different ecosystems. And just look at that cool little bug. There are so many different species, and I'm just gonna be quiet and see if you can hear all of the bees and stuff buzzing around on this. I don't know how well you could hear that, but look at all these beautiful flowers. This is one clump, and it's spreading all through here, and it's actually out competing this invasive Johnson grass, doing an excellent job at helping reestablish this ecosystem. A lot of people also think this causes allergies, but it actually just blooms alongside these giant ragweed, very dusty light pollen that blows in the wind, as these are pollinated by wind, and they produce about 100 times more pollen and spread out all over the place, causing your allergies, along with grasses blooming at this time. But these guys right here have a sticky nectar that is meant to stick to the legs of insects, so it's not going to be blowing out in the wind like that because it's pollinated by insects. Only wind pollinated things really cause our allergies. This stuff stays on the flowers and then sticks to legs, which then are taken from plant to plant to help pollinate these amazing flowers. If you're wanting to plant one thing in your backyard to really help boost ecosystems and help native plants and insects, this is the one. This one is going to help tons of species of insect, as I show, and I'll throw in more clips like right here. We have a tiny little solitary bee jumping around, and there's several hundred species of these that live in Oklahoma alone that use this plant. And there are tons of butterflies that also love this guy. I see monarchs and tons of different fritularies and other things using this species late in the summer. There are plenty of different species of goldenrod, but this tall goldenrod is my favorite. It gets really showy flowers and doesn't get as tall as the giant goldenrod, normally getting only between 2 and 6 feet tall. Decided to plant this amazing species. Just take one last look at it, and I hope that you enjoyed. This is the kind of videos we post here. To see more videos like this, make sure to hit follow, and we'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your day.